I grew up as a military kid. I had never been to church throughout my childhood. My dad was a Baptist, my mom was Episcopal. They couldn't agree, and so we didn't go. I remember one Bible in our house, and as a kid, again, as a military kid, every 3 years we'd pack up and move, and so we'd pull the Bible out of the coffee table, we'd dust it off, and we'd put it in the box, and then we'd get to the next place and we'd just put it back. And so I really had no framework for faith aside from atheism. I would argue with anybody I knew through high school about faith. So I mean, I guess I would say I was an active atheist at that point. Before Jesus, I was probably the biggest hypocrite I know. I was a chronic liar. I would lie about anything to anybody, and I was the best I knew. And it's up until you get caught. I was exposed to faith during my first marriage, and it wasn't a loving Jesus. It was very much a condemning Jesus, and so my framework for God was all wrong, and all throughout that time, and then even going into after I was baptized, like I felt like I was starting to understand who Jesus was, and I believed in Jesus, but I've come to find out that it's not the same as following Jesus. So I got hit pretty suddenly with a divorce that I wasn't looking at. And I thought I was living right at the time. I probably wasn't at that time too. But it really kind of drove me down some really dark roads and a lot of depression. After that, I remarried my wife, Lisa, and I had the opportunity to adopt her children and grow my family. And, so we have other children living with us. We're a blended family. It's already hard enough. And then I started making some poor choices that surrounded infidelity. And I think that's where I was broken. I think that's what did it. And I wasn't sure my marriage would survive. And I begged God. To fix my marriage, to teach me how to love my wife, to be a better husband, and just to change my heart and give me a heart for people. And that's been several years now. Our family overall is flourishing. Our marriage is in the best spot it's been in years. And I feel like God has done everything I've asked. I just want to serve. I just want to chase Jesus. If he never does another thing for me. I'm different. I'm not the same person I was. Yeah, I think that the way God's love in my life has changed, like my value for generosity, right, is I feel like time. I always, I'd probably never have time to give. I'm always busy, but, again, having the opportunity to serve at church, like I just want to help, whether it's here, whether it's in the community, it's my kids. We all have some selfishness in us, but again, I'm not the same person I was. Like, if I can help you, I will help you. And I feel like that's not who I was. That is what God did that. What would I say to somebody who's on the fence? I heard this once, that the devil owns the fence too. So get off the fence. Like if you think there's anything to this Jesus thing, then just come, right? Just come. Don't wait. It's not worth it. Just come.